So I'm just making myself a little snack, and my family thinks that this jar of peanut butter is completely empty. And I will tell you, it is not. They will not, they would throw this in the recycle bin. I'm going to show you how much I can get out of this jar of peanut butter, even though they think it's completely empty. And what I used to do that, yes, I'm making myself some oatmeal. That's my snack. Is a spatula, a silicone spatula. This one has seen better days, but it still works. So, yeah, I'm going to scrape it out and show you what I get. Already getting some, and I haven't even come off the neck of the bottle yet. Yep. And they would just throw this in the recycle. Okay, so this is what it looks like once there's a little bit more in there I could get out, but here is what I got out. I'm going to say that's about a tablespoon of peanut butter that would have just been thrown in the trash. Stop throwing away money, guys. Okay, just to show you that I'm not joking, here's the peanut butter that I scraped out. Here's a tablespoon. Will that focus? 1 tablespoon. Let's see if I can do this without... You see I prop you up on the peanut butter jar, right? Yeah, see that? That is a tablespoon of peanut butter. And there's some left. That is a tablespoon of peanut butter I just pulled out of there. Look at that. A tablespoon of peanut butter. That would have gone to waste otherwise. That's a lot to be thrown away every time you throw away a jar of peanut butter. So get yourself some of these spatulas, small enough to fit into jars. Yes, these are beat up a little bit. That's from the cutting of the rims of the jars when I was poking it in there, but they do the job. And I have some of these spoon ones that work great as well. So say you're making peanut butter and jam sandwiches and you open up the peanut butter jar and there's not enough peanut butter to make your sandwiches. Another quick way to stretch peanut butter and jam, I've done both this way, is to add a little bit of butter, softened butter. I've done this to the peanut butter and the jam, or lard. I've done this to the peanut butter, yes. Just add a little peanut butter a little bit of lard or butter into the peanut butter or jam, and it will stretch it so you can make your sandwiches. Like that jar I showed you previously, that was, my family says empty, I said it wasn't. I would add a little bit of butter to that and make a sandwich out of it. I would add a little bit of lard to the peanut butter. I might try jam, and I'll see how that goes. I've never tried jam, but I have tried butter in the jam, and it works just great. And I have tried both in the peanut butter, and again, it works great to make my sandwich without having to open up a new jar just to make 1 or 2 sandwiches. So this is just a quick trick to help you stretch peanut butter or jam.